Give me a second if you jumped in the party. I need to do. Hi. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want either. Come on, you know how to work this. Oh, there we go. There we go. I should have just sent it to his solo. Oh, I could have just done that. Syracuse moved up to 1? This is not sponsored, but get some Hershey's cookies and cream pretzels. That shit slap. I mean, if you're searching and it hasn't popped up yet, so that's crazy. I'll just click on that. Trying to think. Do I want to rock? Yeah, fuck it. Okay, I'm running.
Welcome everybody to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the second-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
I wish Jim Shark was not so expensive. Every time I play a user, I'm always returning.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hurtado.
Oh man, if I didn't flip my player,
Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in.
That was a bad pass.
Incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Huh. Okay.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Running back grabs it on a screen. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And the Mountaineers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll give it to him. Tackled behind
I should have kept that.
It's a loss.
I should have kept that. I have the power to be able to see things, and I didn't use it to my advantage.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hunt over the middle. It's Turner. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Mountaineers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a
That was a little late throw. I think he's open for the majority of
aggressively again on 1st and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. The tight end has got it.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Mountaineers come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 5.
I knew.
It's a small game, but look who they threw the football to.
I need to cook up more
nice
things.
to see him get his opportunities.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship. Put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
That's crazy because not only am I blitzing everybody, I moved my line over to that side, and not one person. Look at that. I blitz. That's just absolutely crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you on that one. That's absolutely crazy.
He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense brings him down. It's 3rd down for the offense.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
With the big ass.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
That was I had you. That was me. I waited too long.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football.
That was
a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
I was just trying to get as much as possible.
Finally bring him down.
Oh, the read option here. The quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Handoff heading left. And the defense
smothers him for no gain. I had
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Strong game by this quarterback. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved out in the red zone because of their size and skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area.
That won't happen
They may
again.
not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced heading.
And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a big 6 potential game-changing play.
Nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
You weren't even pressure. I think you might have done a little too quick.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking for the wide.
Oh, good play, good play, good play, good play.
Right side, that's a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk.
Good play, good play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Look at it. You're hiking it fast. Smart.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Robbie, find something else, man. You're not. I'm sorry.
Blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably
going to go to Robbie.
And they still can't stop him from coming down.
I know what you're doing now.
And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They're going to run the option. Makes it across the goal line.
Good stuff.
Touchdown, TCU.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hurtado. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Thank you, Drippy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
The first and the only time I played him, I was different. My team was exactly horrible. You know, I got a different team now.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive.
I think I should probably get. Yeah. Let's try.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it.
Fumble.
The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Okay. We'll go again.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds.
He's definitely switching up different tendencies when he's running.
Big runs like this are just
last time.
demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's that defense shifting again. Get some space around the 30.
What you can do. I mean, there's
a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
I know. I told you.
Fields it just outside the goal line.
That was bad stick on my part.
18. That's good coverage.
Time to waste clock. Get a score. He gets ball in the second half.
The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the back now goes in motion. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
That's why. Okay. Hey, good play call right there.
Anticipating a pass, they've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, the speed to be able to bring him down. Now it's third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back has it on the screen now. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line.
I had you. I absolutely had you on that. I ain't gonna lie. That was on me.
Some tempo here. On third down, he drops to throw.
Oh, you got me. You got me. You got me. You don't.
That's a short return, but
I got it.
Wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the
That's
offense
on me.
at the 33.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Rifles this football to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Corners aren't bad.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
This guy can do
I know
it
it's
all.
gonna make a
We've seen
mistake.
him go behind
That's
coverage
on
and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for just 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
No, what? Bro, that's... I couldn't even see him.
That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, my...
That's back-to-back drives now.
That's what I mean.
This offense is throwing
That's what you do, I guess.
They've got to be able to regroup
Wow.
the sideline,
Wow,
adjust
wow,
their
wow.
schemes, maybe their
That is
personnel
unbelievable.
groupings and formations.
That's
try to find a new
disgusting.
way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3.
Bro, come
Crank
on,
the
man.
tempo
We know
here
why
for
you
this
do
next
this.
play. He'll hand it off. They can't stop him. And he runs.
Hey,
in
you
for a
no
score.
huddle
Touchdown, TCU.
play.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7.
I couldn't even
Kickoff
see
team
that
is coming on
guy.
the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
That's the...
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field.
That's
well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead.
And my quarterback is like throwing a little bit too far up in front of my...
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice...
He's brought down.
Bro, this game needs to fix that.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
I tried throwing it. I had the
this is how you keep a drive alive. You know, it doesn't always show up in a stat sheet.
I had tight and wide open. I was trying to, and it wouldn't let me throw it.
You want to get caught up in his passing numbers. These are the plays that I love. He picks up the first down and keeps this drive alive.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And the Mountaineers looking to cash in the red zone.
Bro, you're going to give me a second.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And there's the point after. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll run it from the gun. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Mountaineers will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back.
I ran and I let go of him so the computer can make the tackle, and he froze. What is that?
The Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble.
Bro, calm
Quarterback
down.
finds a target on the right. It's complete.
That's so pathetic, dude.
For the first down.
That's okay.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
That's not holding. I know that's the thing. You put your guy in motion, you're always running the ball.
After the catch, explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
I need a return so you can start kicking like this too.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line.
Like he's blocked in the moment I even sniffed where he left
And
him.
the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete that time.
That has to be pass interference, no? I threw it and you guys were, look at that. I threw the ball and you guys were.
Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Okay, I'm just.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He breaks free. He's got a lane. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds.
Get your tackling off aggressive.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Mountaineers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, I wish I didn't throw that pick. I didn't even see that player, man.
Touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards.
One more mistake, it's over.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Gets past the tackler into open space now. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact.
See, I
that
stopped
wasn't the case
doing what I
there.
was doing, but
Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And then first down, right back to the running game. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a
I
push.
shifted everybody over there too. That's the funny part.
They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, first and 10.
No, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Go over.
And they hand it off to the back. The junior able to bring him down.
So that's two injured players. That's awesome.
Telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Congratulations on the biggest bullshit play. Fucking bullshit play. Congratulations.
The only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back.
That's fucking wild.
The ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Big shot, I guess.
Play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Falls incomplete. Broken up.
You gotta catch that, my boy.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, Often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
He's brought down at the 6.
I'm on it,
The
dude,
offense will
man.
have
That's
first and goal right there.
troubles me
The
so
defense
much.
is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They finally corral him at the 1.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, if I'm the coach right now at this point in the game with a chance to kick a field goal within my field goal kicker's range, I'd take the points and take the lead and rely on my defense to win the game. But hey, it's up to you. If you want to be aggressive, go for it.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Touchdown, Horn Frogs. They jump in front here in the 4th.
But we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
He's going to take off here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a 1st down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
The Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Movement here from the tight end. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Gaucho.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that...
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They'll go for a 2-point conversion.
Here we go. Longer. Dino.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Furtado. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense.
And here comes a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Horned Frogs expect to run the clock out here in the final minute and secure the W. They're going to run it here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of